And we are off to chapter 6, and it's here. We are not talking about expressions anymore, as we have moved up to equations. So now we are looking at equations. And remember, equations are where you have an equal sign for sure, but you need to keep one side equal to the other. So let's say we have 3 plus 5 equals 8. So this is where it needs to stay balanced. Whatever the value is on this side, you need to keep it on this side. And so your job is to keep it balanced, and that's what you need to do. And you need to be looking at every one of these steps. Because right now it's easy. You can probably do most of these in the mental math, but the equations are going to get a lot harder, and so you need a process. And so we're going to go through it. And so let's look at this here. The first one says solve x plus 6 equals 4. So this is an equation. We have this side here equal to this side here. So this side has to be the same value as this side. And we need a process on how to do that. So we are looking on the x side. And I'm going to rewrite this. X plus 6 equals 4. And so we're looking on the x side. And so what's happening to the x? So we're looking on this side here. X is being added to 6. So to get rid of the 6, because we want the x all by itself and the numbers all together, so we're going to subtract 6 on both sides. And you really need to say that because your job is to keep this thing balanced. So if I subtract 6 on one side, I must subtract 6 on both sides. And if you say it, you become brain trained with that. So plus 6 and a minus 6 is 0, so we're left with x equals, and here we go again with our signs. They are different signs because it's a positive and a negative, so you're going to subtract them, and the 6 takes it, so it's a negative 2. There you go. So x plus 6 equals 4, so you solve it, x equals negative 2. And if it's an equation, it stays an equation because you are solving for what you don't know. And you know what 6 is, you know what 4 is, but you do not know what x is until you have solved it. And in this case, x equals negative 2. Nice job. Okay, let's go on to number 2. I think we can squeeze this one in. So we have negative 5. So I told you the negatives are never going away. X plus 8. Okay, so we're working on the x side, so we're working on this side here. And what's happening to x? It's being added, 8 is being added to it. So let's subtract 8, but if we do that, our balance says we have to subtract 8 on both sides. So I do want to see these steps in here too. So let's go through it, and now these are the same signs, so you add them up, add the sign, and it equals x. So x equals, and we're going to turn that around to x equals negative 13. Okay, and remember our negative rules are right here. Same signs, so you add them up and add the sign. So let's say we have, I owe my mama $5, I borrowed another $8, now I owe my mama $13, and owing is negative. So x equals negative 13. Thank you.